Hey guys, it's SharkyPwnHerbivore here, and I'm bringing you a Tekken 6 review today. So, yeah, hope you enjoy. Here's the steak or broccoli. We got the steak or broccoli points going on. So, Tekken 6 is the latest release of the Tekken franchise. There's a new game coming out soon, Tekken Tag 2. But for now, we're just going to review all the last releases of the four major, most popular fighting franchises. So we'll go to Tekken 6. So let's start this thing. Start with the presentation of Tekken 6. Now the graphics in this game, are kind of odd. They if you're not playing on an HD TV, which I'm not sure why you're not, they are just awful, like really, really bad. But if you're having a high quality TV, they're pretty decent. I wouldn't say they're above average. I'd say they're average. But if you're playing on a non-HD TV, it just looks awful. I don't know why. I'm just not sure about that. But if you have the HD TV, it's good. So it's solid. Whatever. +1, -1. So we get one steak there and one broccoli. I don't know what else to say on that because it just depends on what TV you're playing, to be honest. The sound in the game. Not gonna lie, I don't like the sound in the game. And the reason why I don't like the sound in the game, I don't know, it just doesn't sound right. The characters sound a little off. The punching and kicking and landing sounds a little off. There is a decent soundtrack for the background. That's why I'm only gonna give this one broccoli and not two. And no steaks, because I do like the soundtrack, but I don't really like how this game sounds. It's one of my few complaints for the presentation. Just I'm not a huge fan of how it sounds. The cutscenes and character customization, because that's also in the etc. category. The cutscenes in this game are okay. I don't really care. It's a fighting game. But there are a lot of cutscenes, so you do have to watch them if you do play pretty much a lot of the modes. The loading times are kind of long, but that doesn't bug me that much. Character customization is really good, but again, you can't make your own character, so customizing old ones just doesn't give you the same sort of satisfaction. I'll give it a one steak and no broccoli. Nah, it's pretty good, Not gonna say much else about that. Okay, on to the starting to get to the good stuff. The game modes. So what does Tekken 6 have to offer? It has a story mode that is not using the same engine. It acts like a sort of like an RPG. Like you upgrade your stuff, and it's like third person fighting sort of things. With weapons and crap, and I like it. Some don't like it. I like it. It's fresh and new. You can hardcore the other game modes, the standard modes, but if you just want to have some new, fresh experience with the Tekken genre, then the story mode is really good. But again, it's a fighting game, and I don't care too much about the story, so I'll just give it one steak and no broccolis. The offline modes that they offer are very, very, very good. They do offer a ghost mode, which is like unlimited amount of playing versus the computer, basically. You just keep playing. You pick which character of the three you want to play. And the thing that makes this mode so good is that they progressively get harder, and they are challenging. It's not like a walkover. You will lose. It's challenging. And then there's your basic arcade mode, ladder mode, whatever you want to call it, which you know what you get from that. So I do like these modes offline. They give some serious replayability. Even one, I'm going to give its own category because that's how good it is. So I'll give +2 for the offline solo. The online is just terrible. I don't know what else to say about it. The connections are terrible online. It's pretty much unplayable online. I do not recommend playing this game online. Just play it live because it sucks online. That's just the truth. So I'm going to have to give that 2 broccolis with no steak. The team balance in this oh, not team balance, my bad. Team battles. Team battles, aka the thing that makes this game really, really good. This is a mode where you take up to 8 different characters on your team, and you fight against another opponent with his 8 characters, and it's like elimination format with health not regenning. So if I take out 1 character of yours with my character, but I only have a quarter health left, then the next fight I'll have like a quarter health left against your full character. So it goes off until 1 knocks out all 8 players on the other team. And this is a fantastic mode. This is something that I think all fighting games should implicate something similar. Maybe not 8, because not all have diversity of characters like Tekken does. But, you get some sort of team battles going on. I really like it. You don't need more Marvel vs. Capcom where they're all able to help each other. But if you have this sort of mode, it really adds to the gameplay, and I absolutely love this. I mean, this is my favorite part of this whole game, is playing the team battles with like your buddies, basically. So I'll give that in itself +2, -0, so 2 more steaks. On to the most important aspects of the game, the gameplay. Okay, so what do I think of the fighting system that's in place? Well, what I have to say about the fighting system is actually a lot. First of all, I'd like to say that it's very hard to block. Even if there's auto block, like, it seems like combos last forever. And well, if you haven't played the game, I should probably tell you that there's like these juggle combos. So you basically throw the person up in the air and you can do like these juggle combos. But an issue I have with this is once they hit the ground, you can keep like the combo going all the way into the wall. And this is just fucking frustrating because it feels like sometimes, I mean, fuck, dude. You're getting, sometimes a combo takes away like a third of your health just because they hit you once and you made one minor misblock. Or like one of their combinations happened to hit you. And that shit just frustrating sometimes. Now, it's only frustrating sometimes because most of the time, it's not going to happen. Like, unless you allow it to happen and throw really risky combos, the game is all about, like, a little bit of a, it's more of like it reminds me of like boxing. Like, it's kind of like a chess match. You throw, this game is a big jab game, so you basically jab a ton. And then, because they're safe, you're throwing safe moves. If you throw risky moves and they don't hit, it's like all in poker. You're fucked. You're gonna get raped by those combos. So clearly, the safe way to play is not gonna frustrate you. But then again, how much fun are you gonna be having playing safe, throwing a bunch of jabs? That just depends on what kind of like player you are. I personally don't mind sitting there throwing a bunch of jabs and waiting for the big combos, but others might. And this game appeals to the casual players, but I'll talk about later why there's some